Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR HALACHA. And it's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Friday, 25th day of January, 19th day of Shvat. If you're not tired of it yet, if you've been with me all week, I got a few more halachas about shoes, and here they go. Yes, there are Jewish laws about shoes. If you want to go outside on Shabbos, especially if there's no Eruv, and you have the problem of you're not allowed to carry outside of an Eruv, so this scenario could present itself in front of you. I'm sorry if this is a drop nerdy, but it could happen. You have shoes on, and you're going outside for Shabbos outside of an Eruv. It's snowing, so you have boots that you put over your shoes. Um, we already discussed that, but here's the nerdy part. There are some people out there who have the small issue that when they put their shoe into their boot, it's like really hard to get the shoe in and out of that boot. And so, sorry, this is nerdy. So some people put a plastic bag over their shoe to help the shoe slide in and out of the boot. Okay, please don't tune out on me. I guess this doesn't apply to a lot of you, but there are people out there who do this, trust me. And if you do this on Shabbos, outside of an Eruv, it's a problem. Because you're allowed to wear your shoes outside of an Eruv. You're allowed to wear boots to keep your feet warm outside of an Eruv on Shabbos. But that plastic bag, which is to help you slide your shoe in and out of the boot, that's carrying. That's not to protect your foot. It's not a piece of clothing, and it's just extraneous, and you're not allowed to carry it on Shabbos. So no, you can't go outside out of an Eruv on Shabbos with that kind of arrangement. Again, you can wear your shoe, you can wear your boot over your shoe, but you can't wear that goofy plastic bag over your shoe in between it and the boot. That's called carrying the bag on Shabbos, and you're not allowed to do that. If you guys didn't know this, most of you know this, you're not even allowed to carry a tissue in your pocket outside of an Eruv on Shabbos. That's carrying, so you can't do that funny trick with the plastic bag either. Okay, and the next one's not as nerdy. This sometimes happens to people like let's say you're a Jew in Israel, and if you are outside of an Eruv, I know there's a lot of Eruvs in Yerushalayim and Tel Aviv and whatever, but if you are outside of an Eruv on Shabbos in Israel, and you're not allowed to carry, and boots are, everyone's not prepared for snow or the deep rains that they could sometimes get. So here's your next weird scenario. Somebody's wearing boots and he wants to put a bag on the outside of his boots, or one of those situations where you don't have the proper pair of boots and it's just to help keep you dry. That's actually allowed. That's actually allowed because that plastic bag is actually there to help keep your feet dry, and that's sort of acting like a piece of clothing. It's trying to keep your feet dry. So you're actually allowed to do that on Shabbos, even outside of an Eruv. You should be very careful to make sure that it's secure on there so it's not going to fall off on Shabbos and you're going to carry it, which you're not allowed to do outside of an Eruv. But if it's secure and you're going outside of an Eruv, let's say in Israel or even in America, wherever, and you want to have that plastic bag situation on the outside of your boot or your shoe to help keep you dry and it's securely on you, yeah, then it's not carrying and you're allowed to do that. Thanks for bearing with me. I know those two halachas were a bit unusual, maybe don't apply to a lot of people, but wouldn't want anybody to get it wrong. So that's your law for today. Thanks for logging on. Have a great Shabbos and log on again after Shabbos for more. Bye-bye.